Hello! Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. My name is Pierre Clownery, and welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. Today, we are gonna be having a nice little relaxing stream. Ooh, hold on. I hear myself. Oh no. Okay. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a lovely day so far. We're just gonna be, like I said before, we're just gonna relax. We're just gonna have a nice, calm, comfy drawing stream today. I know I had posted yesterday a new schedule I wanted to try, and it was supposed to start yesterday, but then last minute I ran into some friends and they had invited me out for the evening, and I hadn't seen them in a long time, so I had agreed, and I'm like, I thought I would be able to make it home in time to stream, but alas, it did not. So I hope you can forgive me for that. But hopefully, I want to try out this new schedule and hopefully see if it works out with some of the stuff that I've been doing lately. And if it does work out, that would be great. I would like to be able to do this because I do enjoy. I enjoy drawing for you guys. It gives me an excuse to also keep up with drawing and things like that. Just going to double check the audio. Okay. So yeah, I don't really know what we'll draw today. I've mostly been drawing a lot of shapes lately, so maybe we'll just see what we can get out of that. It has been a bit of a longish day. Oh. I'm hoping that the Wi-Fi is decent today, unless it's bad again, which I hope it's not. Alright, this is fine. This is alright. These things happen and they're normal. From what I've just learned to go with it at this point. God, what do I want to draw? When I went out yesterday, I went to I don't typically eat out a lot, but my friends, they wanted to go to like a taco place, and they usually have like these, I guess they're like notorious for like their homemade like margaritas or something, and I wanted to order one because I've been to that place before and I've had like margarita there, but when I ordered, for some reason I asked for a mojito instead, and I didn't realize that I had ordered a mojito. I didn't realize I ordered one instead of a margarita. And I was waiting for like my order at the bar. They were like, "Oh, your drink will be right out," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I was standing there thinking, like, did I order a margarita, or did I order a mojito? I'm like, did I order a mojito? And I saw like the bartender put in the mint leaves, and I'm like, oh, you fool, you did order a mojito. And I thought, I got my drink and I walked over to my friends and I'm like, I'm an idiot. I asked for the wrong drink. And they're like, what did you ask for? I'm like, a mojito instead of a margarita. They're like, well, they're kind of the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, a bit. It was really refreshing though. What? Oh, I want frog. I would like little froggy. Oh, wait, that's not a... They have like... Right. And we can have little frog. God, frogs are so cute. Oh, you know what is so cute? Snails. They are the cutest things in the whole wide world. I think snails. They're so sweet. And do frogs have... Yes, they do. Do they hang like this? No. Little froggy. Little W hand. Yes. My little frog boy. My little frog man. Ah. Frogman Jones. That is what I will name you, and your name is Frogman. And Jones. All the first name. No questions asked. Your eyes are a little silly. Let's fix that up. Ooh. I've been. Oh, his little face. Can he be like a little... No. Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy, and he's cute. Okay. Lily pads have like lines in them, right? Have you guys ever held lily pads before, or like been in a lake with them? When I was a kid, I used to go to this... My parents would send me to like summer camp. No, it was summer camp. It was like a sleepaway camp, and there was a giant lake there. And honestly, I can swim. Let that be known. Like, I know how to swim. And the thing is that, like, if you wanted to go on, like, they had these like bouncy thingies farther out in the lake instead of like the shallow end, and you had to take a swimming test, so that way they like knew you can like save yourself kind of for a good while from drowning, if due to like how good you were at like treading water and like doing strokes. And like I said before, I knew how to swim. I've known how to swim since I was a really little kid. Like 5 is when I started learning, I think. And I never passed the test, so I never got to go on those bouncy thingies. So I was always stuck at the what do you call it? The shallow end of the lake. And I don't think I got to swim in like the bouncy thingies until I was maybe like, how old was I? I was much older than other kids were. This is too... That's like a gross... That's like booger green, ew. But yes, there was a bunch of lily pads in that lake, and they're so slimy on the bottom. And I would always like pick them. I would always like poke them and pick them, and I would hope a frog would show up. And they had these slime... So slimy. So slimy. But it felt like, if I remember correctly, it kind of felt like aloe vera. Like when you chop it open. I would also catch frogs there. I loved catching frogs. I still like, sometimes in the summer, I would, or if like I'm in the woods or like going, like, because I've mentioned before in past streams that I like camping, and I would go camping a lot with my family and stuff. That if it was like really like it had rained the night prior, I would there'd be obviously like salamanders or newts or frogs even, and if I just saw them, I would just like catch it and I'd just hold them. My mom would always freak out. She'd be like, "Ew, why are you touching that? Why are you touching that?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? It's so cute. Look at the little baby. Look at them." I'd be like, "I shall name them Jimothy, and they shall be mine." I want you. No. I want. Is it purple? Yeah, imagine. Yeah, cute little purple. I'm treating Jimothy like a dog. My goodness. Uh, I see. I want the dark green. The lily pad. I keep squinting. My eyes don't work like they used to when it gets at this point. It's like in the evening for me. But yeah, my eyes like they lose all their moisture by the end of the day. It sucks. What else? What else have I been up to? Like I did stream on Saturday. Saturday, yes, that was the last time I streamed, and I was mostly like I don't think I did mention any of the stuff that I was doing beforehand, like while I was gone, what I was doing in my free time. Um, I'd mostly because like milk inside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. I just had a lot of reading and talking. It was a really cool game. I actually really enjoyed it. I actually like I called my mom the next day and I was telling her about it, and she's like, my mom's silly. She's a silly lady. She's like, ew, that's like she was like kind of freaked out by it, and she's like, something's gonna like grab you by the feet, Piero, when you like go to bed then or something. And I'm like, no, no. I'm like, you're such a chicken. She used to make fun of me a lot because I was kind of like a scaredy cat when I was a kid. She'd always call me a my parents always called me like a chicken. I mean, that's normal, but they'd be like, such a huge chicken, Piero. There's like photos of me as a child crying on like the most normal things. Like, I don't want to enter like a tunnel. Or when I was really little, there's a picture, and it's like the picture that's always on, like, that has been on my parents' fridge growing up. And it's a picture of me when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and we went to Disney. And there's like, we're taking a picture with Flick from A Bug's Life, and I'm like, my dad is holding me, and I'm like looking at, like, my dad's smiling. Flick is obviously smiling because it's like, not to break the immersion, but like they're in a costume. It's a permanent smile, and and you just see my face, and it is just pure terror. It's just like, what is that? Who is this? Why is there a giant ant with us? I'm like, Papa, I'm scared. Please save me. I don't like blending. Ew. Stop zooming, please. Dude, when I was okay, I think the last time I went to Disney was when I was 16. 17, and that was a long time ago. But they obviously like they change things, which is normal because they're gonna change stuff in the parks. But I was not ready for, because I always grew up with still like costumed characters, but when I went, they changed it only for certain characters. But like for Mickey is just a non-moving plastic face, right? And that's not the case anymore. He's not. It was an animatronic mask. It was an animatronic mask. It moved. It blinked. I hated it. I hated it so much. And I'm like, I was 16. I was like 16, 17 years old. And I'm like, why am I acting like a chick? It scared me. I was like, that's not Mickey. That's not Mickey at all. And my mom was like, Piero, stop being such a baby. Like, come over. Because, like, you're taking, like, a picture with them. And it was... Ooh. What did I do? I'm sorry. Why is it being like this? Why is it so big? Oh, that's why. Okay. So I didn't want to take the picture because it threw me off. It caught me off. I was caught off rhythm, and I I was like acting like the scared little kid where it's like, I don't want to go near it. I'm like, oh, I'm like standing off the side. I like did not want it to touch me. I really didn't want the mouse to touch me. And I was like, the way it's like our family, like they pose you for the pictures and everything, and I'm like, oh, he had to like put his arm around me, and I'm like, oh, I hate everything about this. I'm like, oh, I don't like that he moves. I don't like that he's blinking. And I was like, you could definitely, I don't know if we have the picture. I'm gonna have to ask my mom to see if we do, or if she still has it somewhere. But like you can, I feel like there was definitely like a gap next to me and Mickey, and all my family's like close next to Mickey, and then there's just me and like, please don't touch me. And then I felt bad afterwards because it's like you go in, you take the picture, and then you walk out, right? And my mom told me that they're like, what's wrong with you? You're acting silly. You're being silly, Piero. They're like, they were trying to, like, I just walked away. Like my little brother, he was like really, really little at the time. He like, you know, they'll say like bye to you, right? Like the characters, they'll say bye to you, or they'll like give you a hug or whatever. And I just walked off. I was just like, I just walked away immediately. And I didn't look back. But what had happened was that God, what was it? That oh no, my brain. Sorry. My mom had told me that after I walked off, they're like, you're being silly, Piero. They were trying to give you a hug. Like Mickey Mouse was trying to give me a hug, and I stopped because I had already gotten like out the door. I'm like, wait, what? Because I think they hugged my brother first, and then they were gonna like get up and turn to me to ask for a hug, and I'm like, and I just didn't see that they were asking for. I just walked away, and I think I hurt their feelings. I felt so bad afterwards because I'm like, oh no, I just hurt Mickey's feelings, and no. And I wanted to turn around after my mom told me that, and she's like, no, you can't go back in because we're already out. And I'm like, Mickey, I'm sorry. That was the last time I ever saw him. That memory haunts me, like, not every day anymore, but you know, once in a blue moon I remember, and I'm like, oh my god, how could I? I'm a disgrace to all. I was a complete chicken. I was, oh. Hmm. There was. Let me drink my coffee because it's gonna get cold if I drink it. You know, one of the worst rides. Whew, one of the worst rides I think I've ever rode, and this wasn't at like a big name theme park. It was like at a local, kind of a local theme park where I grew up. Um, there was a log flume, you know, like the yeah, that's what they're called, right? Log flumes, and they were. This one was kind of like sketchy-ish, and they were like when we went down from the hill, it like shook so much that it banged my wrists got bruised because the handlebars you have to hold onto are on the sides, and then ooh, excuse me, sorry. Uh, it shook so hard that it like my wrist banged on them, and they were bruised, and it hurt so much, and that was like the only time, like I don't know, that's probably like the worst ride experience I've ever had where I actually like got hurt. And I remember like that place, like older kids would tell me that it's like, oh yeah, like people died on that ride, or like a different ride. There was like a roller coaster, and it's like, yeah, people have died on that ride, Piero, and people have like fallen out and they never closed it down and things like that. And I'm like, oh, I never want to go to this place ever. I didn't go to that place maybe until I was 10 years old. Huh. You know what I've. Ooh, I'm. This will just show how much of a chicken I was. But I never went inside a haunted house because I was a chicken. And I don't know if people like, if that's like common for everyone, but I never liked them as a little kid because it's like, it's scary. Of course, it's like, oh, okay, grow it. God, I'm just remembering things. But growing up, there was like a weird abandoned building that I would pass every day when I was taken to school as a kid. And it was never like, it was abandoned. No one ever used it, no one ever went in. Like you could see broken windows, and it was like a giant like building. It looked like a brick building, and I have no idea what purpose it served when it was like in use. But every year when it was like getting close to Halloween, they would use it as a haunted house. I never did it, obviously, but like every year they would decorate it, and there would always be like the sign outside that says like, oh, we're open for the haunted house or whatever. And I'd like to imagine like when I would, every year when it was like that time of year, I would like to imagine like, whoa, I wonder what it looks like on the inside. What spookums are gonna like jump out at you and go like, blah! I remembered that one of my like daydreams of like what was in there was like there was a room with dolls, like two dolls, but it's like people that were dressed like not like Raggedy Ann dolls, but kind of something similar, and they would just like follow you around and things like that. Or I'm trying to remember, because this is like little kid Piero brain, like imagination of what was in there. Oh gosh, I don't know, I just remember that. And there was another like haunted house I would see every year when I would go pumpkin picking and apple picking at this like little farm. And there was always a guy every year, like at the end he would chase you with a chainsaw, and it was a real chainsaw, and I'm like, someone's gonna die one day. I never went in. I refused. Oh, you know what else was funny at that one? Hold on, I want to draw that for you. If you are familiar with what a porta potty is, there was always a porta potty there, like right next to the haunted house. And it was this ugly, it looked like something straight out of a Goosebumps cover. It was like gross and green, and there was like spray paint. It looked like I kid you not, it really did look like a Goosebumps cover. And it like when you opened it, there's like the fake toilet thing, right? And like it would spurt out like air. It was like it went like or like and then like there would be water. It's not like an actual functioning like a porta potty, but it was disgusting because it's like made from a real like outside porta potty, but it's like obviously not splashing, you know, gross things. And and it was just like, oh, and every time I looked at it, I just think of the theme song for Goosebumps. I'm like, bleh. But that like air effect wouldn't happen unless you opened the door. So it was kind of like a prank, I guess, done by like the oh no, my coffee's getting cold. No. Okay, we're chugging. That's good. Oh, that's good. You know, I was watching all these I've been watching all of these videos. It's kind of morbid, but I somehow found myself going down like a rabbit hole of cryptid documentaries on YouTube, and like people talking about all these like different type of cryptids, what is the proof of them existing, and that was like a whole thing I was doing. And then I ended up finding what was it? Like this, I believe it's like there's a lot of people that make videos about this, but like I think I found like this one specific person that talks about like cave diving accidents and like dark stories about like things that happen to people that went cave diving or like bad experiences. And I went down to town on those videos, like there was no tomorrow. All like these, you know, like there were cases where like some people like passed away because of like tunnel systems in these caverns, or like they're unexperienced divers, and it was very interesting. But it's also like, you know what you're getting yourself into. It's like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, you're watching like a horror movie, so you know like someone or like people are going to like die, so like you expect it. But it's like, I don't know, it was an interesting time for thing to watch, because like I was watching those, and I was watching like a bunch of you know what, no, I wanna, oh no, my I no. Let me just double check something. Oh. Alright. What do I want to? Gosh, I'm like at a loss of what draw. I know I've been drawing like a lot of stuff like during the day lately, and it's a lot of like abstracted shapes and hands. You know, I might as well just jump off. I enjoy it. I want color. We're gonna go with like a nice magenta. I've been thinking about what God. How do I keep losing my train of this isn't good. Me and my little oh god. It's not how's the crayon? Yay, okay, we're gonna use the crayon one. Crayon one. Much better. I'm gonna go back in. I want to go more flower based thing. No. Ooh. Maybe one. Yeah. No. Right. No. I want more. Yeah. More. That's nice. Holy. Oh, excuse me. Maybe more red. Oh my god, another thing about like coffee is that I get like I start burping more and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I don't drink coffee all that much. As for the yellow, let's go back with the lighter. Yeah. I really like drawing with a more like squiggly look to it. Ooh, can we do like the terracotta vases? Nuts. God, it looks like crap. Am I color? What? That's a bit. That is far too big. Where is my? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Please give me my clay color. Okay, there we go. Sure, yeah. I have my green. Thank you. Ooh, I want. More like. Oh, what was it? Now I'm thinking of like a painting I had seen years ago. The Jules Verne painting. If you're, I don't expect to know. I'd be really. I mean, if you're an art history fan, you might know. But Jules Verne is the artist that painted the girl with the pearl earring. But he also did a lot of. I mean, he's very popular popular for a lot of his other works. But he did this. Was it Jules Verne that did this painting that I'm thinking of? There's a painting where it's a very like blue, like pure ultramarine blue, and there's just a window, and then you see the table and the tablecloth. You know, a lot of Jules Verne's. I'm blanking on his name now, but a lot of his paintings were lovely. I really liked his paintings because he always used like such a cool, like very cool colored, or cool temperatured color palette. And it's very pretty, I think. Ooh, yeah, baby, let's go. One. Right. I want a bright. I want a bright red. A bright red window. Hmm. Oh no. Are we okay? I can't hear my. Oh, alright, yeah. Sorry, I think it skipped for a bit. Or if it was just. I can't really tell. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I'm thinking. Ooh, this looks lovely. I want table. I really love. Ooh, I actually. Because now I'm thinking of like table and like table cloth, table fabric. I had bought. Um, I bought a coat recently, like a jacket, and it looks really cool. It looks like a carpet. It kind of looks like a carpet, like those old, like, like elegant like carpets you'd see in like a and it's like my favorite thing. I've been finding it. I've been looking for an excuse to start wearing it. Um, what color pattern do I want? I want maybe orange. Let's go with something more red to match the windowsill at least. You know, like in those old like children's books, and they would incorporate patterns. I know some of the like the I'm thinking about like books from like the 80s for sure. They have like ugly, like kind of really ugly patterns on the furniture and stuff. But, you know, it was for the times. It made sense. That's not. There we go. Okay, if I want a pattern, it needs to be more fun. I think I want. I don't want something too big. I want something kind of minimal. Not minimal, like very. Ooh, wait. Maybe like those very pretty. Will that ruin the. No, I'm gonna keep the fabric that color. It goes nice with blonde. I don't want to use black. Do I? We're gonna use the red we have on the window. We'll see what. No, that's not really. I wanna. Ooh. Okay, here we go. I want to see if I can. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I want something more standardized, not like pattern. Right. Yeah. Kind of like Monet's text small like stroke in his paintings. Oh, that's too big. No. Did you know that? Here I go again, off of my useless like information. But there used to be like there's like a regulations on, not regulations, but there used to be like old like, you know how like colors have very weird names. Like I'm gonna use mummy brown for example, right? Because you like read them off like the Crayola box, or like when you are like in an art store, you see like paint. It's like mummy brown. You're like, oh, mummy brown. What an interesting name for a paint color. Why is it called mummy brown? Well, it's because they were made out of mummies, and that's not a joke. That's true. The original color of like when they first like made mummy brown, it was made from like you know, they excavated when they were first excavating in Egypt and in the pyramids, they would find mummies and they would use parts of mummies and they would just grind them up and make paint from them. And obviously that is not okay to do, so they stopped. But people had been using like the color for like years and years. They're like, how do we? They had to find like a, you know, like a substitute to like replicate the color. And then they did, you know, because obviously it's mega illegal to just use mummies, and that's not okay to do that to them either. There was also there's like a lot of colors that don't exist anymore because of like because of people like messing up, like typically always. There was a purple. I don't remember what this shade of purple was like called, but it was made from a snail shell. Yeah, like a snail shell that was from the ocean. And it was definitely, I feel like it was from specifically somewhere in the Mediterranean that they said this specific snail was from. And they, you know, because like snails or like crab, they like change their shells, right? Like that was the whole thing. And so they would just pick and walk along the beaches and pick up the shells that were not in use anymore because they shed their shells. But then people started like hunting the snails and like, and I don't mean to get graphic, you know, like taking the shell off of the snail while it's like not, like it's still being in used by the animal, by the snail, because it was just in such high demand of a color. And obviously they couldn't make the color anymore because the snail went extinct. They couldn't do it anymore, and there they go, ruining an entire like species of snail. I don't remember what type. I just remember it was like the shell was like, if you like look at shells on the beach and some of them are like, you flip them over and they're just iridescent. It was that kind of like iridescent like color from what I was told at least. Also with lapis, I don't know how people pronounce it. I've heard like two pronunciations, one from like but Steven Universe is a thing where it's lapis lazuli, and then people say lapis lazuli. So whichever pronunciation is correct, you know, that crystal, that gemstone, it's so blue that no one is allowed to. And this is again like this is just like facts, but like no one is allowed to use lapis lazuli as to make they can't use that color because it became like a law, or it's like a law, or it's like a, yeah, it's like a law because you need like specific permission because they do not allow anyone to just use the blue that lapis lazuli makes, because it is only reserved for paintings of the Virgin Mary. Like that's, they say like that's her color. So like if you look at old paintings or like religious paintings, especially during the Renaissance era, she always has a blue shawl, and it's made from lapis lazuli. And like all of the paintings, usually typically a lot of the paintings of the Virgin Mary have her in this blue shawl, and no other like religious figure or other figures have that color because it's so, I don't want to say like holy, but like I guess it kind of became a bit holy because it's like used for such a prominent, like, you know, religious figure. So yeah, that's like really interesting. Like you have to, I heard that there's like a whole process apparently that to just like use it or like get your hands on it to make paint. Ooh, I'd like. No. I want to. I was talking with this is actually like a conversation I had from years ago with a friend. And if I'm just dropping history knowledge on you guys. I don't know if you guys care enough about it, but I really like our history. It's really cool, I think. But there was this there's this sculpture, and it's known as the Venus of Willendorf, and it is a plum. It is like it's, no one knew what people believed it depicts like a fertility goddess, and it's like one of the oldest pieces of art from early human history that has been like discovered. Like, it's like the considered like one of the first like archaeological discoveries. Is it archaeological discovery? Is it? Yes. Or it's like, you know, it's like not one of the first, but you know, it's like one of like the first like found art pieces from like early human civilization. And you know, people, if you like studied or learned about like cave paintings, you have that as well. And so like the archaeologists like thought like, oh, and art historians were like, oh, this must be like a fertility goddess due to like, or like a fertility goddess, or like an agricultural goddess, things like that. And I was talking with a friend about it, like I said before, like a couple years ago, and they had told me that there's like this theory going around where it's basically it the theory is that it is a self-portrait, basically. If you've I don't have a picture of the Venus of Willendorf. Hold on, can I pull up? Basically, hold on, I'm gonna pull up a picture because I find it so interesting. Give me 1 second, but I'm gonna keep on, you know. Willendorf. Yeah, okay, let me pull up a oh, okay, wait, this is a better picture. Oh, that's not the, no. Okay, hold on. I got this. I got this. I got this. I 100% got this. For sure, for sure. You just gotta trust me. Oh, where is? No, wait, no, I gotta. Where? Okay. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. My computer was just being silly. Let me in. Let me in. Let me open it, please. Okay, there we go. Let me. That's open. Yeah. Sorry, this is like I know I said I was gonna keep talking, and here I am, just like hyper focusing on pulling this up because I want to talk about it. Pencilers, where is she? Here it is. Okay. Let me just shrink it. Okay. You can, yes. Okay, as you can see, there is, oh, you can't see my cursor. But anyway, she's basically like, this is what it looks like. This is the Venus of Willendorf. And, I hope my stream did not just crash. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh, here we go. I'm just refreshing, sorry. I think my... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hold on a moment. Oh, alright. There we go. And hopefully it's working. Okay. Alright, yes. I believe it's working. But yeah, okay, so this is the Venus of Willendorf. Can't move it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Okay, yeah. So here's the statue. So this is what she looks like. So they thought that this was a fertility goddess, like I said, and she's basically like, the theory was that it's a self-portrait because of how it's sculpted. Like, you can see that it's proportionally not correct, and it is a what would you call it? It's proportionally not correct, and the way, like, how the body is formed, it's being depicted in the sense of like the person, or like the woman that had made it, is like turning around and sculpting it from their own observation of what their body looks like. So that, I don't know, that was the theory of it essentially, and I thought it was really cool. I thought it was pretty interesting to hear that. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense, I think. I think it really holds up. I don't know if there's like an update on that either, to be honest. But yeah, that's like that's like my little tangent. Alrighty. I hope. Okay, where is? Oh yes, that's my little tangent on that. Yeah. Any other? Oh no. Why are we? Why? Why are we not? Alright. Alright. So next. What? I wanna. Oh, that's fine. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's my little tidbit on art history. Hmm. I want to put in. I'm thinking about. But my brain is moving. I want a. Maybe. Oh yeah. A creamy. Ooh, wait, I want a hand. No. Why? Hold on, my pen is lagging. Okay. There we go. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. I'm like trying to get my thing to connect again, but it's not. Why won't it connect? No, please, I'm not a mouse drawer. I can't do it with a mouse. I'm not that talented. Why? Please, pen. Don't fail on me now. Please, we've been through... Oh, thank God. Oh, you were there for a second, but now you're gone. No, come back, please. What do I do? How do I fix it? Ugh. Oh, they came back! Yay! Oh, thank God. Sorry for those technical difficulties. My pen just wanted to leave the room for a moment. Ooh, that's... Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, I want to go back. Ooh, I want to do cute little teals. Like bigger. We can see the... No, I don't want green color. Ew. But don't like that. I'm sorry. I get picky when it comes to the colors. I'm like, if it's kind of like unnaturally gross, it's gonna like curl over and die. Oh yeah, I said I wanted a hand. Ooh, I wanna... dark. Yeah, alright. Now we're gonna go a little bit darker. We're gonna use pen. I would like... I'm gonna make a pen. Maybe a sun. I'm not sure. Oh, the music is still playing. Yes, it is. I don't want the numbers to be... There we go. And... Okay, there we go. Oh, no, you're too close. Ah. One, two, three. Me. What is this thing? And then I can color this. Not color in the thumb. Hmm. Something. I have to look at. Oh, okay. Huh. Let me shrink the what that means. Hold on. I feel like it's slowly gonna take a turn. Let's see here. I want you red. Yeah. What? I want the pinkies up. Pinkies up. Now the dark color. We'll go goodbye. How does that look? Okay. And then no, that's not. I don't like how that looks. Hold on a second. We'll fix it. I mean, I'll fix it. You know what I mean. Let me show. There we go. Better. Mm. Mm. No, I don't like that. Let me go back. Right. Mm. What? Noted. Mm. Dark. Mm. Oh, yeah. Let me put this over here. Mm. Sorry, I'm talking so low. I'm just thinking. One, two, three. Ooh, actually, I love it. Why? No, please don't do this again to me, pen, please. I want like a wrinkle of like your wrist bend. Will that be visible? Kind of. Well, uh, yeah. Just get sparkle. Yeah. A little more brighter. That's too big. Mm-hmm. Oh, got our hands. As if. Mm, I want a cup of water on the table. Hmm. Now I want. Can I lower the? Yes, I'm gonna have like something very, very clear in here. Needs to be a little bit thinner. So that we can put the shine on. Let's see here. Next. I hope. Okay, yeah, I'm still. Oh, the music's over. What? Is it really? Ah! No, nothing is playing in my music. Liars. Hold on a second, I'm just gonna play something. You know, we're just gonna do the lo-fi. Hopefully it's nice. Hopefully it's who you're liking. Hopefully it plays. Okay, yes. Hmm. Alright. Hmm. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm gonna cover up the green spaces that I just like went over and quickly fix. Actually, it has to blend with the other colors. I didn't put in another layer for these hands. Like a fool. Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. Now I can shimmy it down a bit. And something I want. We want a yellowish? I think so. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Do we have like green? Yes, we do. Okay. Fine. Give me that up. bit more. Darker. Okay, that looks definitely nice. Darker green, maybe? Yes. I should. Yeah. Looks good. What a cover. Is this the part of it? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put it on pink bubble in the middle. I don't want it there anymore. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna sketch in my final thought of this, because now with this pink bubble, we're just gonna the blue real fast. Ooh, but I was using the crayon. Okay. Now I want dark. My dark blue one. Yes, that. Now I want